It's going to be lights out right now. Here we go then. Great start from pole position by Johan Zarco. Jack Miller got away well from third place as well, but Zarco peels into Copse corner. He leads, and it's a French 1-2. Dream launch from Fabio Quartararo. He goes from fourth to second.
Yeah, Quartararo got away very well. There was slight contact as he tried to muscle his way through the front row starters. Vinales was unable to hold him at bay. Both the Aprilias are back behind Alex Rins, who's got a very, very good start. As you can see now, the Aprilias side by side. Vinales ahead of Aleix Espargaro. They are 6th and 7th.
Yeah, that was a shocking start by Maverick Vinales. He's been really caught napping as the lights went out. We've seen him struggle a few times in the past on new tyres with a full fuel tank. Johan Zarco's got the hammer down immediately here, hasn't he? Already in the first sector, nearly 4/10 of a second clear of compatriot Quartararo as they sweep through Vale for the first time.
Bagnaia has gained on this first lap. He's just behind his teammate Jack Miller. Bagnaia wasn't sure yesterday that he had the pace to fight for the win. At the moment, he's in a pretty good position. Alex Rins has been passed by Maverick Vinales. He's recovering from that poor start. He pushed past his fellow Spaniard into Vale. Vinales back into 5th.
Still been a really good first lap for Alex Rins, just what he needed, having to start from 11th place. He's already made up 5 places then on this opening lap. Got himself an early podium contention. A man who loves this 5.9 kilometre Silverstone circuit, the longest on our World Championship schedule. Rins here looks like he's trying to line up a move back on the inside of Vinales into the loop. He did that perfectly. He set that all up going through Farm and then through Village. Perfectly executed move that by Alex Rins. He has now regained 5th place.
So no notification yet on our timing screens of Fabio Quartararo's long lap penalty. That is significant because that means that from the moment he's given that penalty notification, he has 3 laps. So that you can scratch the first lap off. That does not mean he has to come in before the end of lap 3. He'll have 3 laps from the time they notify him.
Poor first lap for the beast. And Bastianini, already a triple MotoGP winner so far this season. He's lost 3 places, down from 8th to 11th. Over the line they come then. There is a notification for Fabio Quartararo. He can now come into a long lap penalty. He has 3 laps to serve that penalty. We remind you, it's at the loop, turn 14, with a bit of a buffer then back to the factory Ducatis of Miller and Bagnaia. Will he take the first opportunity and sweep in on this lap number 2 here at Silverstone? He starts to close up on Johan Zarco as they snake their way through the Magnussen-Beckett complex. Now they'll attack hard through Chapel Curve. You've got to make sure you get good drive here. You don't want to lose momentum down that hanger straight. Quartararo then now is nearly half a second clear of Jack Miller. I just wonder, Lewis, whether he'll come in right now.
I think he'll want to take stock. I think he said earlier on in the weekend he'd want to take it as late as possible. As long as he and Zarco are pulling away from the Ducatis behind him, I think he'll want to wait as long as he can.
You can see how keen Quartararo is to get on with this. He almost lost the rear coming out of Stowe corner. It was bucking and weaving underneath him as he squeezed on the power to try and get close to Zarco down through Vale. Brilliant stuff this by Quartararo, showing why he's our 2021 MotoGP World Champion. Now then, we come through turn number 11, Abby. Is he going to sweep in to the long lap penalty loop in 3 corners time? Now he banks it hard left through the high speed 4th gear. 120 mile an hour farm curve into turn 13 now. Is this the moment for Fabio Quartararo? Is he going to sweep into long lap? No, he's not. I thought he was going to try and take the lead there from Zarco into the loop.
Whilst those Ducatis are within that 1 second window behind him, he won't want to serve it. He'll want to try and get out of that window and get a gap so that he can maintain position, which is why he's so keen to get past Zarco. He clearly feels, I can get past Zarco and try and build up as much of a gap as I can, that I can potentially maintain the lead. Further back, the Aprilias are still in 6th and 7th. Alex Rins looks like he's won that battle with Maverick Vinales. Still no signs of progress from Aleix Espargaro, clearly taking a bit of time just to feel comfortable again on that Aprilia. He's still in 7th place under pressure from Joan Mir.
We've seen all weekend how strong the Ducatis have worked in that 3rd sector, and Miller started to close in on Fabio Quartararo on that 2nd lap. Miller actually right on cue was the fastest man on circuit.